Hi and welcome to RC Copter Love. I am out again with my loved M5. Finally, we have a little bit feeling of spring. After weeks with snow and rain and ice, the sun is shining, even too much for today because in the morning it was still cloudy and I don't have sunglasses, but anyway I will fly. And I ordered a new canopy. You have seen my M2 V3 Pro and have seen that it's in Nebula pink, and I fell so much in love with it that I wanted to give my M5 the same look. So, new canopy, the same helicopter, and now I made myself a promise and I would like you to think about it and to write in the comments what you think about it. This is a huge machine and I really want to get to know her in a very comfortable way. So I want to first fly like normal upright flying until I develop a feeling that is similar to the feeling I developed in all these years for my M2s, M1s, M4s and M4 Max. So I take my time and I would like to recommend this as well to you, to never compare yourself to others. There might be people that are flying crazy in their Maiden Flight. I don't take these people as an example because I'm flying 5 years. So you should never compare yourself, your abilities, what you are doing with others, and you should never put pressure on yourself. No matter how long you fly, it's your flying. Remember, it's all about the journey. So the way is the goal. So, and now let's fly. She looks simply beautiful. I love especially how she looks in front of the dark trees in the background. The sun is disturbing me a little bit today because it's late. The sun is coming from the front of us, and as I told you, I don't have my sunglasses. So this is not the best idea, but anyway, it was so cloudy and gray today in the morning. And as I told you, I take myself a lot of flights to just listen to this great sound. Do you hear the rotor blades? I want to really get a feel how it flies. And to be honest, I am also inspired by full-size helicopter pilots. So whenever, for instance, the pilot who is flying a Bell Jet Ranger and the company he's flying for is changing to more modern Eurocopter helicopters, this pilot will have some education by the factory of the new manufacturer. He will have a training especially for this new machine. And as you see with your own eyes, my M5 is so much bigger than what you have seen in the last video, the M2 V3 Sport, that I really have to get used to the mass in turns, and I will at the moment not put myself any stress or pressure on myself, and even now I will stop talking and concentrate on the flying. And I think everybody has to find his own way how to do things. And I just feel I want to see how this machine reacts on the cyclic and how this machine reacts on the collective pitch, how much collective pitch is needed to bring her up, to save her over the ground like I do it now, how she's moving from space to space, how it is to face her just like maybe a full-size helicopter pilot also will get used in normal flying to his new machine. And now I would like to ask my loved wife that she's going back with me. Even more, not on me. Thank you. Okay, a little bit more. So that we can take her down in a safe place and that we both are safe. So this ground here is uneven, and I want to show you a thing for which I want to thank you. When I'm working on my helicopter now, between the flights, changing the batteries, I will always put my transmitter down and it lies in a safe place. So when I prepare our machine for the next flight, this will be a quiet flight. Only the sound of this machine. Okay. Now I will focus on flying. I will even fly a bit lower because there's not so much sun. It's of course a pity that I don't have my sunglasses. Never do this. But as I told you, it was very cloudy, gray. Oh, that is something I have to get used to, how much collective pitch I have to give when I stop this machine. And all these things I want to really learn without putting pressure on me. I have all summer in front of me to finally fly this machine. And now it's time for enjoying it, after building it, after waiting for so much time. And by this occasion, I want to thank my wife. She's standing beside me and she is doing a great job as my camera woman. Without her, I would not be able to do RC Copter Love. She is my better half in these videos, and I want to tell you I love you, baby. She's laughing when I say this to her. So this sun is without sunglasses a little bit disturbing, but there I found a spot where I don't have to look directly into the sun. This was of course a stupid mistake, but this is real life. So we are not faking something for you. We didn't drive home. And now it's time again, my dear wife, to go back with me. I'm careful, I'm here. Okay, a little bit to the right, because we have very, very few flat spaces here on this field where I can land. This is just the spot. I love her, even in this spool down. I have to be honest with you. This time, not having the sunglasses, flying this huge machine, it was difficult for me to talk and fly. So this shows as well that really with this machine I need time. And I really want to enjoy her. I show you every detail. Have a look from this side. Have a look on this. What I also wanted to tell you in the summing up of this video, I was, before doing these flights, it was flight number 11 and 12 in total, I did a total inspection of this helicopter. I was checking every single bolt. I have a screwdriver, a hex driver with 4 ends for all the different sizes. So I was, for every single size, I was checking all the tail connections, all the ball connections. Especially I take always care of the rotor head. Every connection here to the pitch links, every screw I checked, really every single screw. The motor screws, all frame screws, not a single one was loose. I will not do this now all the time, but this is the first time I was flying this machine 10 times, and there were for sure some vibrations, and I just wanted to be safe. And please tell me what you think about my theory that you should decide what you are doing. Nobody should press you. With my little helicopters there will be some surprises, because I'm doing now a lot more inverted hovering, very low inverted hovering, and I'm beginning slowly on the field to do direction changes, half circles, not full circles now, inverted, backwards and forwards. This is really difficult, and I do this fluently, rather fluently, but slowly in the simulator, but to do the same on the field is another thing. And with this one, no way. And the last thing I want to tell you, I will be on Rotor Live on the 7th and 8th of March, so Saturday and Sunday, next weekend. So if you come there, please visit me, maybe on the OMP Hobby booth, where I will be a lot of time, hopefully selling a lot of helicopters. Or if you see me when I'm watching the other models, just go to me, say hello, and I will be very happy to talk a little bit with you. For sure, I will see all my colleagues from OMP Hobby, and I will see even the bosses from China. I will meet Richard, Helicopter Richard. We already had an appointment. Simone Sunterer, I will see. So if you see me and I don't know you, please say hello, and I will be happy to meet you. See you at Rotor Live and in our next video. As always, if you like our videos, give us a like. If you like them very much, subscribe to our channel. Thank you, and see you again on RC Copter Love.